now Peacock is censoring, as of now, they bought the rights to the WWE's library. They're migrating the WWE network over to Peacock. All WWE network subscribers will become Peacock subscribers at a lower rate with commercials, or you can go to premium. From what I hear, the interface is terrible.
Yes.
I haven't looked at it at all yet. You cannot fast forward or rewind live events.
What?
And there's not.
You can't fast forward a live event. That makes sense. But
if you start it late,
you can't even start them late, Stanley. It will literally just go to live. They are not set up properly.
So if you watch it, let's say you watch WrestleMania, you get home late. You can't watch the first match. You have to watch the shit as it happens.
Or you have to wait till it's done, then they post it, and then you have to watch it.
Fucking trash.
Question: if you have the WWE network,
it's going away.
Oh my God, that's fucked.
But it's only $9.99.
Well, your $9.99 subscription automatically becomes a $5.99 subscription to Peacock. You have to upgrade to premium to get rid of advertisements.
That's fucked up.
And
which will be $9.99.
You can't rewind or fast forward either.
Not on live events, no.
All right, so I'm getting the entire WWE library.
No, a lot of it's not there, Stanley. And at least two things they've said will never be there.
Oh no!
One of them is the classic feud between Roddy Piper and Bad News Brown, which culminates at WrestleMania with Roddy Piper in what can only be described as half blackface.
I mean, if
you go to it though. It looks a lot like some Braveheart type shit.
It looks like a licorice twist to me is what I would call it.
Can you please go to? Do you have a picture, please, Stanley?
Oh yeah, it's coming. Don't worry.
Because also they criticized a different Irish wrestler, Finn Balor, because he had blackface on, but it's something about. See, that doesn't look like, yeah, it's not like Sambo-y. It's just black face paint.
The whole body. What was his reasoning behind this again?
Half black.
Okay.
It was to upset his opponent.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
To confuse him and to make him angry, and so he messes up. Now, mind you, Roddy Piper was the bad guy in this program.
Yeah.
Bad guys should be allowed to be racist because it's bad to be racist.
And you teach kids, hey, that you don't do that.
Also, it's pretty. See if you can find the action figure.
Also, a foreigner. Usually back in the 80s, if you were a foreigner, you were 9 times out of 10 a bad guy.
Yeah, look how great this action figure is.
All right, holy shit, this is like fucking sold recently.
Well,
2007.
It was a giveaway.
Not long ago. It's a limited edition Roddy Piper figure.
I can see why.
It sells for $1,000 on eBay.
I believe it.
Now, there's one other video. Johnny, you don't know about this yet, right?
No.
There's a video that they're getting rid of. And Stanley, can you pull that up?
Yeah.
That it's going to be shocking to anybody when they see this, that they're getting this up. Now, this was, in context, in my opinion, the highest form of like just meta performance art. You have that?
Yep. Here we go.
What's up, boss?
Oh.
Yeah. What's good in the hood? Just hold it down, trying to take care of business. Keep it up, I'm a nigga.
Oh. Jesus.
Hold on.
I get the bit, though. Classic.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
That's the punchline.
Now, so if anybody recalls the bit, so that's Vince McMahon, a white gentleman, who very shortly after this wore a dude.
Owner. The white owner is what you should say.
He is the white owner of the company who is said the N-word to John Cena. Now, this was right after something had become unearthed and went viral, which was Booker T saying, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. We want the gold.
Nigga.
Right? Yeah, there you go. And that went pretty viral. So they were like, what would make this worse? Because white people aren't supposed to say this. So Vince McMahon will say, now I'll tell you this. Let's put this out there. Vince McMahon was like, well, I can't get fired. And this can't come back to bite me in the ass if I'm trying to work somewhere else. So I'll just say it.
Yeah.
And this way, he didn't make somebody else do this. Like, he took the bump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't even remember there being that much of a backlash for it either. It was a different time.
Because at the time, that video was so viral.
Yeah.
And they had to fucking
So in
address
context,
it in this
they just kind of addressed it comically. Now that will be scrubbed.
So wait, are they not showing the Chris Benoit dedication show either?
That's what I'm saying is like the amount of things. This is what I wanted to do on the show, Johnny. I want to start listing things that they won't be able to do from wrestling history. First of all, there's a random episode of just like them filming at the Garden that wasn't even on Monday Night Raw, where Farouk comes out and is supposed to have a match with Goldust, and he goes, "I fought white men, I fought black men, hell, I even fought that big old dead man, the Undertaker. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna fight no fairy."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's not offensive though. He didn't call him the other F word. I think that's pretty tame.
For Farouk, yeah.
I'm just saying baby. That's pretty comparatively to certain other things. There is a episode of Monday Night Raw where there's a porn star character named Val Venus. Now, Val Venus, the big Valboski's got a big penis, and so he's got a crush on Miss Yamaguchi-san, who I don't know if you can tell is Asian.
Yes, she is.
And is married to Mr. Yamaguchi-san, who I don't know if you could tell, also Asian.
Okay.
Maybe Yakuza boss.
Yeah. So now Mr. Yamaguchi-san has an entire stable of small Asian men named Kai and Tai, one of whom was the light heavyweight champion. That's why I'm calling them small. Now, they kidnap Val Venus to make sure he does not have sex with Mrs. Yamaguchi-san by cutting off his penis. Now, as they do it, they yell, chop it, pip it, and then they Now, I wonder, will that be available?
They should have made that a shirt.
On the WWE network.
That's gone. There's no way that fucking stays. I think they're going to probably put away the fucking Mae Young live birth of a fucking severed hand. I don't see that.
Because you think Peacock is anti-miscegenation is what you're saying. Because it was Mark Henry, sexual chocolate.
Yes, that was
impregnated a 70-year-old woman.
I think the interracial couple shit might be taken off out of it just to that.
What they'll do is they'll digitally put Mae Young in blackface and it'll make it okay for Peacock.
Yeah. Or if anything, they might get rid of Vince or how he treated Trish Stratus. It's not like they have Matt Lauer working over a decade there.
Well, yeah. There's a bunch of Vince McMahon sexual harassment storylines from shortly after that. But let's put
that's included. Those are included in sexual harassment training videos, right? The way he treats Trish.
Really?
Yeah, and I laugh every time.
That's pretty funny. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon's wedding takes place while she's drugged at a chapel in Las Vegas.
Oh, you're right. Also, who got crucified? They probably got
Stephanie McMahon. We just talked about it 20 minutes ago.
No, wait, hold on. Didn't Austin get crucified too?
Yes, they tried to crucify Austin. I think the Big Boss Man gets hung.
Yeah,
at a WrestleMania.
Also drug Big Show's mother through the graveyard, which to me greatest heel bit ever.
They desecrated a corpse. Now Stanley,
he asked No's dog.
Yeah, he fed him a dog. He kidnapped
his own dog.
The dog. This is all one character. In the span of 1 year, was lynched, desecrated a corpse, killed a dog, and cooked it into chili.
Yeah.
Do you imagine, like, all right, you're the Big Boss Man. It's 1989, and you're like just from Cobb County, Georgia, and you're just a cop, and that's your gimmick.
Just a regular civil rights beating cop.
And then fast forward to the Attitude Era, and those are the fucking stories.
Well, he was supposed to be Blackwater, essentially. He was supposed to be that's what it was. He was supposed to be like mercenary. So he was just Vince McMahon's fucking hired goon.
Yeah, he was.
I'll be honest, it's a better run.
Yeah, I liked it better. I remember
it's ridiculous. It's so fucking nuts.
Yeah, you can't even show him in the fucking cop uniform when he first got because he had a Confederate flag on it. They're gonna erase Big Boss Man.
Now, Johnny, are you? First of all, they're gonna erase a lot of the Goldust stuff too.
Oh
no way!
That is very transphobic.
Yes, it is.
No, absolutely. It's not. It is pro homosexuality, and that's fine with me.
There's also now Stanley, you don't know about Katie Vick, correct?
No, who's Katie Vick?
Shit.
Johnny.
Wait a minute.
It's widely considered by wrestling fans to be the most tasteless thing ever done by the WWF.
What?
But to be fair, they never showed the broad, so you could run it. It's a fictional.
Supposedly, Triple H fucks a corpse.
Yes.
And it is the corpse of Kane's ex-girlfriend, who he was playing with fire and accidentally burned alive.
So how is this broached on the show? Did he just say
Triple H climbed into a coffin and fucking humped a fucking corpse?
That's gone. I'm sorry. That's gone.
That's the head of talent relations at the company.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, didn't that happen on The Office once? So I think it's okay.
Yeah, okay, that makes it fun. As long as it's also happened in The Office.
Yeah. Because that's the only other thing people will be watching on the Peacock network.
Yeah.
You can't do Austin and Brian Pillman either with the gun, man.
Oh, it's true.
Sucks.
Yeah, there's the whole gun scenario where Austin breaks into his house. It's the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's the thing that they've spent the last 15 years saying. As soon as they got the rights to WCW, they spent the last 20 years. As soon as they put the tape library up on the network, so it's been what, Johnny? How long has it been? 5-6 years?
7 years.
7 years. So for the last 7 years, they've been shoving down everyone's throat that the best time to be a wrestling fan be Monday Night Wars, because they were selling ECW, they were selling WCW, they were selling the network. ECW, by the way, gone.
I was about to say,
you can't.
ECW no more.
Yeah.
Shout out to Heatwave 96 and 98. Heatwave 96.
There's an entire episode of WCW Nitro where so DDP is at a WCW restaurant in Las Vegas at the opening, and Scott Steiner is just following his wife around going, "Come on, baby, don't you want to fuck a real man?"
Yes. God, yes. It was a time when Scott Steiner had bitches on a leash. Damn, WCW
The Godfather was
The Godfather was a fucking face pimp. Like everyone was like,
Ho Train.
He was the IC champ. Yeah, there was little kids holding up signs that said, "I came for the Ho Train."
Yes. God,
those kids are cool though.
Yo, we lived in times when you had wrestling-themed restaurants. It was awesome to be.
I'm just saying, it's like, I think what they have to do with WCW on Peacock is what Turner is doing on fucking HBO Go. Is like they just have to come on and be like, "Hey, the WWE has changed with the times," and because now they won't even show men hitting women. They used to show men hitting women with chairs. They do not show men. They very, very rarely. They will show women hitting men. They do not show men hitting women on current WWE programming.
Yeah, ECW is done.
I'm saying
ECW. They used to. Austin hit women with chairs.
Stone Cold stunned a couple of them broads.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah.
If anything, that's equal rights. You could fight for that one. They're like, they take bumps just as better than the men.
Are they going to censor the fucking Donald Trump Hall of Fame speech?
Probably.
Yep, probably. We'll probably just wipe it. Crime Time? You think they fucking make the cut?
Oh, yeah. Crime Time.
Damn,
that's a tough one.
Not.
And
so
here's
getting rid of all the black and half black wrestlers. This is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God damn it.
you know what I think Roddy Piper was invoking? Remember the Leprechaun video where he's like, "Oh, it's my great-great-grandfather. He was Irish." That's who Roddy Piper was trying to be.
You can pull it. Well, you can't do that. He's dead.
That was Roddy Piper in that tree from that Leprechaun video.
Yeah. He was a crackhead who got a hold of some bad stuff.
Oh, man.
Dude, what are they going to be able to put up?
Yo, you can't even show fucking Macho Man getting bit by that snake because it's too graphic. Oh.
No, that I think they'll be able to show.
No way. There's blood. They're not going to show blood. They're showing blood.
I wonder if they just happen to cave. Like, so it didn't say why they pulled this stuff down, but I'd imagine either somebody who worked at Peacock said something, or they just got a couple of tweets. Like, these tweets are not going to stop.
Oh, God.
No, not at all. There's too much there to tweet about. There's just so many fucked up things that have happened.
We didn't start the show with a list. I was like, we'll just start talking.
Yeah.
And it'll come to us.
Yeah, this is the top of our heads as wrestling fans. Yeah. I haven't watched in 20 years.
Yeah. And I'm going to throw this out there. There's probably stuff Crime Time is less than the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And if anybody who doesn't know Crime Time were, they were two black guys, and the way they would train for their matches, they were from Flatbush, Brooklyn, and the way they would train for their matches is they would rob stores. And it would that was how they would get their cardio. And then after they would win a match, they would steal the shoes of their opponent and sell it to random people in the audience.
Could you imagine getting like a Tito Santana boot and shit? That'd be dope.
Now, let me break this down to you, though, Stanley. Do you know how one of them, Shad Gaspard, passed away this year?
Saving his son.
Yeah, in the most heroic way possible. The lifeguard went to grab him during a riptide, and he passed his son in the water to the lifeguard and said, "No, take my son first." And then the riptide pulled him away in the ocean and he drowned.
Oh my God, that's fucking terrible.
And now his family probably won't get any royalties from streaming.
Oh, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I wanted to make everybody
Peacock,
sad.
This
is why you don't censor art.